Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation here at River Ridge High School in Woodstock, Georgia. Boys High School Hoops action, Elite 8 matchup of the Georgia High School Association Class 6A State Championship Tournament. River Ridge playing host to the Langston Hughes Panthers, and what a game we would have tonight. River Ridge would find themselves down 6 heading into the fourth quarter, but Trey Hoff knocking down some clutch three-point baskets to tie the game 49 apiece, and then late in the game it would be clutch free throws for Langston Hughes, and they would go on to pick up a 53-51 win. Let's check out highlights from this one.
These two teams going at each other all night long. Picking up here in the third quarter, in which the Panthers would outscore the Knights 11-4. Panthers with a 1-point lead, and John McQueen going right at Braden Pierce, and then with the step back gives the Panthers a 3-point lead. And then later, Knights trying to inbounds. Miscommunication leads to a turnover, and Kobe Davis there to take it all the way to the rack for the score. And it's a 4-point lead for the Panthers. And then about 7 seconds left to go in the quarter. Jordan Williams knocks down the 3 just before the buzzer. Panthers take a 6-point lead at the end of 3. But in the fourth quarter, Troy Hopper, River Ridge, goes into a zone. Knights down 7 with Hoff. Step back 3. It's a 4-point lead for Langston Hughes. Later, Knights trailing by 6, and Hoff another 3. And it's a 3-point lead for Langston Hughes. And then Hoff, not done, drains another 3 to tie the game up, 49 apiece. So later in the period, tied up 51 apiece. Queen drives, spins, dumps it to Randy Latham. Latham goes up, and he's fouled. And at the line, he would go 2 for 2, giving the Panthers a 2-point lead. Looking like they may be able to put this one away. Later on the inbounds play, turnover by the Panthers. As the Knights come up with it, they'll get a shot off, but it doesn't go. Langston Hughes tips it out, and they get the win. Coach Welsh, you guys are headed back to the Final Four, but it wasn't easy for you to get there.
First and foremost, tap my head off to Coach Darling. I mean, his team was just locked in and played a really sharp game. This was just one of the games where somebody had to win, you know, all the way down to the final buzzer. And we kind of came up on the fortuitous end on that last turnover out of bounds, and then we turned it right back over, which was nuts. But we just, you know, caught a break there at the end. But definitely a big game, definitely a big win for us. We felt like we had squandered a few plays and possessions in the first half where we didn't capitalize offensively. Luckily, we got somewhat of a good rhythm. I mean, 11 points isn't a lot, but when you hold the team to 4, it's huge. So, you know, credit to the guys for just making plays. You know, we didn't run a ton of sets. This wasn't a game where we ran a ton of sets. It was more or less, you know, reading and reacting off of what their bigs did off our scheme. And the guys did a good job of making good reads and making baskets there. So just being ready for any situation. So situational basketball is going to be huge going into the Final Four.
All right, once again, that final score, 53-51. Langston Hughes picks up the win over River Ridge to punch their ticket into the GHSA Class 6A State Championship Tournament Final Four. From River Ridge High School in Woodstock, Georgia, I'm Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation.